All right, a quick one here. I want to show you how to use the Axiom platform. Already, I made a video on how to sign up and the important things you need to look at before you pick a trade. All right, so you don't have to know everything, just know a few things here. Even myself, I'm not concentrating on everything. I only picked out the things I know that are very important in this platform. All right. So one of the things that I think I I do here in most cases I click on this pause section at the top. Can you see my cursor? I click on it, and when I click on it, I arrive at this page. Here on this page, we have new pairs, we have final stretch, and we'll have migrated, depending on what you want to do. Okay, but in most cases, most people will say don't go for new pair, which is true. Okay, don't go for new pair, but there's a way I also trade the new pairs. All right, and as you can see, you have few numbers here. Okay, that's because I have settings. If you look at the top around the new pairs section, you see a filter. I was able to filter my settings. Okay, I was able to filter my settings to 5 minutes maximum. That's the age of the coin, and top term holders 30, dev holding 30% maximum. Okay, snipers 30%, insider 30%, bundle 30%, orders 50%. I mean 50 orders minimum. And then let me click the metrics. The metrics, I have my global fuse fee 1%, and it's very important you know I'll show you what the importance of the global fee, and also the transactions 40, and social. That means like Twitter, website, Telegram, at least one of them. Okay. So I've been able to set it this way. I'm talking about the new pairs. Okay. So now the final stretch. The final stretch means that most coin that moves from new pair, they go to final stretch. Okay, from final stretch they move to migrated, and when you move to migrated, it means that um places like the Descrima, Phantom, and all these other big platforms will begin to display your tokens. Okay, so when you go to migrated, you have more views, you have more people seeing your product or your project rather. All right, so um the final stretch, I have my settings as well. I was able to pick pump.fund, bunk, bag, believe, Evan, and launch. Okay, and launch pad on launch. Sorry, launch lab. And I have my settings as well. As you can see, the socials, I have one, at least one. And the reason why I always set the socials is at least one. If the developer is, for instance, the developer is serious about the product, not all of them, because most of them, what they do is they reuse Twitter account and Telegram, pages or groups. Okay, but you have to be very careful here. Most of them they use people um socials like Twitter and then Telegram to just to promote their stuffs. But the essence here is to have someone who, if someone is actually serious about promoting his business, he will definitely have at least one socials like Twitter or Telegram. Sometimes you even see the two of them and the website also attached to it. So it's a very good one to take note of that. And also we have the metrics. The metrics set show tells me more about. I mean, I have to tell the system what I actually want because there's so many rubbish out there. So you have to be very careful. People are just are just there to try to see if they can steal your money and all that. So with these settings, you'll be able to streamline exactly the the side point that you want them to appear here. And when they do appear here, you still go deeper into making some risk. So I'm going to do all that. Okay. As we move on. So yeah, I have the liquidity. I didn't turn it. I didn't put anything there. The volume I have. Volume is key in this business because if there's no volume, the token naturally will die. Okay, and market cap, I said 20,000 market cap, and global fee 2%, and transaction will have about 40. I mean 85 of that. And let's go to auditing. Just like here, I didn't put any age. I just left it, blanked. Top top 10, I didn't put anything. Dev holding is important. I put at least 30%. Some people put me, but I put 30%. That's going to remove all the bad dev that's holding above that amount. And you have sniper. I didn't put anything. Um, Insider, I didn't put anything. Bundle is important. I also do bundle because if developer bundle is very hard, very high, it's going to affect some of us who are trader using end of their trades. And orders, I said 150 because it is at a final stretch. Okay, so holders should be able to at least have 150 because there are people. If there are people there trading it, there's high possibility for me that I'm going to make a lot of money from the project. All right, so I had to reduce it because it was at least 300. Sometimes when the Solana, if Solana, price, I mean, I look at Solana price before I looked at, because the market have booming before I choose or select the orders and all that. So basically, this is for the final stretch. Let's go to the migrated. The same thing. Uh, I had to switch all of this on, and nothing much here than the orders 200. Nothing much because um, there's nothing much to do here. The metrics, volume, I just need the volume. I need the global fee. As you can see, at every given filters here, I always use the global fee, and it's very important you do that because this will show you that a lot of people who are actually trading this instead of just few people sit down, they bought big numbers and they spread it across their wallet. No, but there are people who are actually trading it. This is what this global fee is telling me. And I also have my transaction, which is also key for. I mean, I needed to write 85. That's my benchmark, and I click apply. So here I have my settings. Sometimes you may not actually see coins here in the final stretch. I don't actually trade much of the final stretch, but I trade more of the migrated. But anyway, let's look at one of these tokens. But before then, I forgot there's something I wanted to do. Let me remove this. Okay, let me remove. Is it possible to remove this? Okay. All right. So let me shift this up. So at the bottom, I actually mentioned this. Okay. As you can see, can you see my cursor below? Wallet. Okay. I actually track some big, top, big boys, in the market. I track their wallet address. And that's because I know a little bit of on chain analysis. Okay, on-chain analysis is key in the business. Okay, I because the on-chain analysis helps me to uncover what they are not actually showing out there. It helps me to understand that there are people who are running shady thing at the back or behind you and I. Okay, so, but it takes a whole lot of time to be able to do all of that. So I have to do what? Copy their wallet address and also track some top traders too. Trading wallet address actually helps me to see what's beyond, some of us. Okay, so and that's another knowledge. It took me a lot of time to learn how to be able to know what it's called on-chain analysis. I'm going to teach you all of that, but it may not be in this video. So I'm going to click on this or open a new wall. Okay, let me click on that so I can see. So at the top, as you can see, I have wallets. As you can see at the top, there are people buying and selling. Okay, I have this person sniper bot. Is a sniper, but this bots keep buying and selling, as you can see from the list of buying and selling here. Okay, this bots keep buying and selling. And also have another one. I have a whole lot of them. This one is called Jesus Father Kingdom. I i i also have been following that person, although I follow a lot of like this guy called Copsy. Copsy. I follow Copsy a lot. Let's click on his wallet. As you can see, this guy makes a lot of money. A total of 1.9 million naira made this month only. This month, though, he has made over 1 point something million, 1.9 million this month only. Okay, and available balance he has about 220. See, that's one thing about hunching. Okay, it helps you to see what people are hiding. Okay, so if you want to know more about hunching analysis, you can go to source scan, copy the wallet address of this person, go to source scan. There on source scan, you'll be able to see a bigger picture of what this person is actually doing, and this helps me to understand that okay, this person is buying the real coin or the fake coin, so I can open in case maybe on a particular day I don't want to do more of researching looking for coin. I can easily you know hoop in with someone, or you don't just look at what they are buying, because some of these guys they buy within 1 minute they've sold off. Okay, so I don't buy what they buy. What I do is it helps me to understand what the market is saying on that particular day, because if you follow what this guy is doing and buy the same thing, I mean, you're going to lose money. That's the truth, because he's going to sell off you. He's going to use you as a liquidity rather. So, that's basically for the wallet. There are a lot of people I actually follow. It's just that I've not been really taking the wallet tracking serious these days. All right, so let me talk about the Twitter um, tracker. What the Twitter tracker does is, you see, I follow a lot of politicians, I follow a lot of traders, I follow a lot of business people online. I mean, whatever happened in US, I mean, major thing happen, whether holiday or they have like they do a lot of everyday thing in US. Okay, okay, let me give you an example. There's this guy who was shot last week. Okay, quickly the Twitter alerts gave me, because for you to get Twitter alerts, you need to be able to put in a lot of handles. Okay, so as you can see, I didn't click on anything, and I kept getting these informations. Let's say this is the very vital information. People create coin off this. Okay, so what I do in most cases is I wait, and when if this is a major news, I can bet you some developer out there will just pick this information and they create a coin, around this. Okay, they create a coin around this. So my job is to now wait for it in the new pairs. Okay, if they create a coin around this, my job is to wait for it in the new pairs, pick it there, refine it, and look at it. If it's something I can get in, then I'll get in and buy before other people will buy into it. That's the reason why we use Twitter Tracker. Twitter Tracker has so many things that people, developers, they use it to create coin, because the truth is that a lot of people who are who are who are actually I mean we live here in Nigeria. People don't even take this as serious, but outside there people take them very, very serious. Okay, so I don't want to go deeper into it, because I want to maximize my time here. I don't think I should go deeper into this. I mean, I'll make another video to explain all of these things individually. Okay, so um I just click that and let that go. So what else? We have the wallet address, Twitter uh, wallet tracker, Twitter tracker, discovering all of this. I don't want to talk about it because we have them at the top here. All right. So um, I want to go and like I said, this is where hope I didn't. I also did one. Okay, let me talk about the deposit. Okay, so I'll click at the top. I click deposit. How do you deposit? This is my wallet address. This is one of my Axion accounts. I have three Axion accounts I use, but for the purpose of a tutorial like this, I don't show my main account, because, to be sincere with you, you trust no one out there. So I'll copy my Axion wallet address, take it to my where, maybe Bybit or whatever, and fund it. The moment you fund it, within 3 seconds you're going to see it appear here, so you can start trading. All right, so let me pick one of this coin, this one at top, a coin. Okay, click on that. Let me click on this one too, and maybe this one. So I'm going to show you a couple of things here. All right, I'm going to show you a couple of things here. um all right, so now I've clicked on one, and it's about 1 minute. The coin just launched 1 minute ago, or the coin just migrated. Okay, 1 minute ago. the this one as well 1 minute ago, migrated 1 minute ago. Don't just open and buy. Don't do that, okay? The moment you do that, you may be lucky just to you'll be lucky and then you make money off that immediately. So the first thing I want to look at when I open a coin, I open a project like this, is to first of all look at this section where we have coin info, okay, where we have coin info. And here we're going to see here 23.13% of top 10 holders. It means that the top 10 holders, okay, are holding 23 point something percent, okay, which is a little bit okay for me. And we see developer holder is holding 1%, 1.4%. That is the person who owns the project is holding 1.4%. Snipers, people who are front runners, okay, these people, they are just snipers. They wait for launches and they get in immediately before any other persons. So they are holding 1.4%. Insiders, maybe these are insiders, maybe brother to the developer, friend to the developer, and some people that developer knows somewhere, maybe they're group owners and all that. This coin is rugging, as you can see. All right. So, um, so the bundle currently 12.7 bundle, okay, which is a little bit okay, but is the guy. I mean, I don't take everything here. I take them with a pinch of salt, okay. But this is not the final part because this some of these developers they are very 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 clever these days. What they do is they find a way to hide these things so that this system will not be able to give us the accuracy. Yeah, I don't believe these ones until so let me go on so that you at least have a clear idea of what I'm actually talking about. Yeah, liquidity bonds, which is 100%, which is good. You must be able to see that the liquidity is 100% bond before you go ahead and purchase anything. Now, has he paid for hard on this platform? No, he hasn't paid for hard, which is another not a good sign for me. But paying for hard or not is not a criteria that the coin will jump or fly. But if you see a developer paid for hard, that's a good sign that this person is serious and the project may stay a little bit longer before possible rug or something. So yeah, we have our pro traders. There are traders over 161, and then holders 143 people who are holding, as you can see at the right hand side of it. All right, so basically that's for that. So let's come to this section here. Okay, I hope you're seeing my cursor because I don't have a bigger cursor to explain or display all of this. But anyway, let's go ahead. As you can see somewhere around there where it says orders. Yeah, okay, orders, yeah. All right. See my cursor, oh yeah, orders, all right. So these are we have our 376 people holding this. And one thing I look at here is I look at the wallet address of the holders. If their wallet address is showing 0 point something, 0 point something, and we're seeing the line of them showing 0 point something, I think that's something you should be wary of and very, very, very wary of. If I don't even risk investing because it shows that one or two persons holding a lot of it, but this system is not giving us accuracy of it. Okay, so but yeah, I think we'll have more people. I mean, people who are actually transacting. I mean, if you look at the top, you see that the global fee that I talked about is about 26 point something percent. It shows that there are people who are actually trading, real people trading instead of the developer and few other persons trading, and then hoping that people will come in and they steal their money off. So it's important you always look at the global fee before. Look at all of these conferences, put them together. Don't just trade because the global fee shows you a lot of more numbers. I also look at so many things there. Okay, I look at the bubble map. Bubble map also tells me that this is a fair one. So I may want to refresh it by clicking refresh just to have it refresh to see a bubble map that is clean and better. So all of these things I look at the token info. I look at the orders. I look at the bubble map. I look at the global fee, and most importantly, I also look at the ticker if it's been done before or not. But does it really matter? Does it matter? Well, to some people, yes. So I also look at top orders, okay, to see how much they bought, how much they sold. This one bought um this one bought 98, 94.7, and he sold 2 point something k. So he made a whole lot of money from that. Okay. He made a whole lot of money. He bought less than $100, and he made 2 point something k from it. So this may be the developer who initially bought his own, and this one bought $391, and he made 3,000 plus dollars from it. This may be the insiders are people who are aware that this coin is going to launch, and they took advantage of it. And that's the best part. That's it. If you can get hold of a good developer who is your friend, your brother, your group mates and all that. I mean, and they keep telling you, okay, we're going to create a coin in so period. I beg, please join that person, because if you put $100 and you create a coin, and the coin went as high as what is this market cap, $160,000 in within 7 minutes. I mean, that will be a whole lot of stuff for you. So basically, this is how to go about it. There's not much thing here. All right. So if I'm going to trade this coin, I probably let me just share a little bit of my secrets here. I'll wait for a pullback, okay, and wait for a gap somewhere around there. I'll wait for a gap somewhere around there, okay. Actually, this is a 30 seconds this, although the gap has been mitigated already. As you can see here, this gap has been mitigated already. All right. So the gap can still be, can still this can still get here again and make a move back up. Okay. But then a meme coin is, if it has if it has been mitigated one, the second one is going to be very hard. It shows that the first waves and the second wave, are you going to wait for the third wave? The truth is, I can't wait for a third wave. This is where I would have waited. If I've seen this coin move up here, I'll just wait for it here and then take my, let me see how many percentage I would have made if I've entered this trade. I would have made 170, but because of fear, maybe let me put that half. I would have made like 50 or 60, 70%, or even 90%. Okay. If if I've entered this trade. So if I've entered this trade and I put one Solana, I would have made one Solana easy trade for me. And that would have been a good one. So, guys, trading Solana meme coin is the sweetest. So let's wait for this trade. It probably would mitigate this and then go back. Okay. So I see it going back from there. I see it going back because um okay, let's wait for it. I see it touching this line and going back up, or let's say going back to this section. But if it doesn't do that, but because it's been mitigated already, it's difficult for me to get into a trade like this. Okay, my job is to only look for it the first movement up, and I wait for the second movement, which is why I said there's a gap somewhere here, which is why I have to get in there. And there's that's the gap is where I actually make money from. Okay, so when it touches this first time, it's hard. When it touches here second time, if it goes back up, it means the coin has a little bit of strength. As you can see, it's trying to move back up. I just predicted that it's going to go up, and we're seeing it going back up because it has touched, it almost touched here. But, remember I said it's going to touch there, but and it's trying to reject that particular price action. Okay, it's trying to reject that particular price action. But if it's still, there's a particular candle I will see, okay, like a bullish candle. If I see it pop right after this bullish candle, then it's a very good opportunity for me to get in and then buy. But will I be able to do that now? No. There are other things I still need to check before I go ahead. Just like I said, it's been mitigated already. It's difficult for this token to go up. So now, as you can see, it's struggling. The buyers and sellers are struggling to buy. I mean, to have a piece of who's going to win. Yeah. So the buyer could be the one to win, and the seller, as you can see, the seller is pushing backwards, and and just anything can happen. You may see a big bullish candle, and the next thing is a pump. But this last, if it definitely pump up back, that will be the last pump. The next one is done and it's going to rock, and that will be the end. Okay, but I don't see it. This is a sign of a movement up. Okay, that's a this particular one is doji sign, and we'll have uh, indecision sign there. This is going down. So that's the list I think this can do. You can't do more than that. Let's look at another coin. Just want to show you what is possible in this business. If you know exactly what you're doing, you make a whole lot of money from this business. Okay, as I can see, it's rejecting that fair value gap, rejecting it, possibly trying to kick some people out and then find his way back up. He may kick some people out and find his way. Sorry, what am I doing? He may kick some people out and find his way back up here. Okay. So he may get some people, stock them out and find his way back up. Or he may just do like this and die off. All right. So I can't give you accuracy now because nobody knows the accuracy of this. We're just judging by what we've seen in other patterns that have worked before. Okay. So this pattern, I don't see going beyond this, but if it does go beyond this, it has to break the structure. It has to break the structure. Okay. If you can break the structure and show me a sign, okay, it has to break the structure and then do a retest for me to feel okay. This is the best. Uh, I mean, it has to break the structure a little bit or just there. If you come and break this, I mean, it shows that it's a good token to invest my money into. But as it stand, everybody that's getting in now or out, just doing the guesswork. All right, so let's go to it. Let's check another one. This one, it looks as if it's done. It's done. As you can see, there's a pump here, a dump, pump, dump, pump, and a final dump. And this look like he's dead. All right. So, and as you can see, this person did not pay for ad, and the accuracy is better here. But let's look at the top orders or orders of these uh, tokens. Okay. So as you can see, we have a zero, a zero, a zero. This token is looking like a shady kind of token, zero and all that. There's no much money. People, it shows that this is not. I mean, I can't invest in this if I've seen it from the beginning, even though before it it before the rug, I wouldn't have done that. So let's close this and look at another one. This one does not look. There's no structure here. So how will I? Let me see from 5 seconds angle. There's no structure here. All we're seeing here is just a movement from the same people who are pumping and dumping and pumping and dumping and pumping and dumping, pump, dump, pump, dump, pump, dump, pump and dump. So that's what we're seeing here. Nothing much here. You can't invest your money here. If you go ahead and do that, you're going to lose your money. As you can see, the bubble map tells us that this has been bundled. This has been bundled. People are bundling it. I mean, the developers and all that. And there's nothing much going on here. So I'll probably close this. I don't invest in a structure that does not give me a perfection. I mean, I have to see it from that angle. So this one, we're back to here again. You know, I told you it's going to stock some people out. It may go down a little bit and stock them out and go straight up. Okay, you have to have this experience before going this. Let's check another one. Okay, this one is just about 47 seconds, and we have jail. Which other one? Let's check this. So let's check the odd alcohol to homeless, which is ATH. Okay, so the first thing I look at is the global fee. It tells me that people who are transacting here. All right. This tells me that people who are transacting here. I also look at the bundle. This is being bundled, not heavily, but small pieces of bundle. All right. Like 4%, 5%, 3%. Well, anyway, I want to see if the ad is being paid, ad is not paid. All right. and then I check the holders, top 10 holders, and one bundle 12%, sniper 7 point something. It's not, to me, it's not accurate. Okay. For me to get accuracy, let me copy the contract address. There's another bot I use that shows me a little bit of, you know, perfection. So there's a bot I use here. Let me remove this. I just put my stuff here and check if I'll check. Okay, there's the owner of the token did not do advert that much. So there's another bot I use again. Okay, to also see if he made payment for ad. He didn't do much. He didn't do ad. So I can't invest in this. Let's go check the security from another bot, paid bot rather. So I'll just click on that and see. Okay, so basically these are my confirmation angles where I confirm more because I won't want to trust that. So as you can see, Sniper tells me, yeah, 41%. Okay, 41% is holding 41% here. Okay, bundle is less than 1 point something. Let's go back to that coin and see. As you can see here, Sniper is telling me 7 point something, but rather this one is telling me that the snipers are 41 point something. Okay, let's go to the second one. This one also tells me more. Okay, we have 47 percent bundled. Okay, so they are hiding it. You will not know. Okay, you will not know if you're not doing deeper research. As you can see, fresh wallet. This one tells me there's a fresh wallet holding over 58 point something million worth of that coin. So why won't they rug? And as you can see, it's been rugged already. Yeah, it's been rugged already. Okay, it's been pumped and dumped already, as you can see. So I will not want to join this sort of. I will not even want to invest in this sort of token. Even if I want to invest in this sort of token, I will go in within a few minutes. I'm done. Let me use my Fibonacci and see. Okay, I'll get in right here. Okay, I'll get in somewhere around here where there's other block. It's a sizable other block. I'll get in there and get out. There's a confirmation for me that okay, there's this coin is going to reverse because there's FVG somewhere around there. That's also, but it won't go further than this. The truth is, it will drop down and then it's going to die off because of that. So I'll probably make maybe like 100% there and I get out or 50%. As you can see, it's going to drop the year and then try and move again and drop further down, and that will be the end of it. Okay, so it's going to drop further down, and that will be end of that token. Okay. See, it's going to do this and do this and possibly do this. All right. But it can also prove me wrong if I'm not really correct. But I would have stayed away from this after my 50% taken away from there. So let's check another one. This is doing about 1 point. The market cap is 1.3. I won't want to trade this because there's no origin of how it went this far. Just 13 minutes, except I have a confirmation before I can get in, and there's no hard paid and all that. So let's check the other one. Okay, this one is jail. I don't think I want to invest in this. There's not much here, and then this token will just rug you and take your money off. All right. So basically, this is how I trade. This is more like dead. I told you the other time. It's gonna dry off, and then the volume has started drying off, and then we'll have the orders reducing as well. So, and then this would naturally just die off, and nothing will happen. The developer is actually trying to buy to push the coin off so that people can buy, but it's dead already and it's gone. So I'm gonna close this one. I do not trust this. I'm trying to look for origin for this. I just think this one is gonna die off naturally. Nothing will happen here. Okay. Um, can we do one more? Let's do one more. Actually taking much of our time. Let's just do one more. I'm just looking for a particular setup. Okay, I look for a setup for. Okay, um, this look like a nice setup. So I'm going to look for a swing low and swing high, and look for an entry for my stuff. Okay, so I'll look for entry right in here. I'll make this my order block. Okay, I'll make this my order block. All right, and also make this my imbalance. Okay, I'll make this my imbalance, and these are liquidity grabs, as you can see. So I'll I'll consider this as my liquidity grabs. Okay, these are liquidity grabs. I don't think I want to invest that. So let's look at this coin retrace back into this spot. Okay, and then if it does retrace back in this spot, I want to take my trade up here. All right, and look for at least 50%. Okay, so I want to see the trade retrace back into already. That's imbalance has been mitigated already. Um, with this is being mitigated already, and as you can see there's a push back up. I don't think this will return back anytime soon, but if it does return back, we're waiting for a trade there with our confluences intact. What's the confluences I'm talking about? You have to have your volume intact, you have to have the orders intact. If they reduce and the trade come hitting this spot, I don't think it's best for you to get in. Okay, and as you can see, the global fee is about 28%. I mean, 28 Solana already. It shows that there are people trading here. To me, if that's okay, and ad is being paid as well, but it's been bundled, no, not much bundled here. But I don't care if it does bundle. So let's quickly go check that coin. Let me check the possibility of trading here. If it's not okay, they have fresh wallet. This is a big sign that um, it may rug at the point, but I can see trade on it. But this is telling me there's 75, 76%, you know, bundled, snipered, and all of that. So, but I can see trade it. Okay, I'll wait for the bundles to get out and then maybe wait for it where I marked it. So, yeah, we have a sniper holding about 47.5%, and we have a bundle which is about 10%, and that'll be it. Nothing much. The developer um, has an history of migrating. So anyway, these are small informations that that I needed to trade my stuff. Okay, so like I said, this will not drop here anytime soon. I can still trade upward. All right, I can trade upward. I look at when it's migrated. Okay, so now it's going to drop down here, and we're going to get in if we see a sign. Okay, so we're going to look for, now it has dropped down there. We're going to look for a sign to get in. I can't get in right now because it didn't respect the imbalance here. So I have to wait for what? I have to wait for confirmation, a little bit of retracement to the top, or something like this, and it's in back, then I can get in here. All right. So this is how to trade this sort of thing. You don't get in as soon as as soon as this particular trade disrespects your entering point, you don't get in once. Okay. As it stands, this can go a wire and then go down and then die. But we'll have to wait for a confirmation. Look like there's going to be a confirmation to enter. Okay, this look like there's going to be a confirmation to get in because there are people still buying into the token. Okay, so all right, so I'll just get in from the other block. Okay, so we're looking at All right, so they're still bundle taking their positions and taking their profit out of it. As soon as it breaks, as soon as it breaks here, let me show you. As soon as it breaks here, as soon as it breaks here, get away, don't trade it anymore. As soon as it breaks here, get away, don't trade it anymore. Okay, take your losses. If it's just how many percent, let's say you get in somewhere here, and let's say 30% or 20%, 30%, just allow the system take the 20% or 30% out of your money and get away. And as it look like it's going to break it. As soon as it breaks the our stop loss section or handle, get away from the market. But this does not look good. Does not look good based on patterns. I don't think it's looking good. I see it going down. As soon as it goes down, I consider this a rock pool. Already it's a rock pool because there's a pump and dump here already. There's a pump and dump here already. Okay. Pump, dump, a bigger pump and a little bit of pump, dump, pump, and a bigger dump. And if you see a bigger dump like this, don't get it immediately. My aim was my aim was to see it slowly drop and go up, slowly drop and go up, slowly and hit the imbalance or my other block, and I'll get in. That was it. But it dropped down dramatically, giving me the impression that this is a pure rug from the people who are playing this entire game. So I just hope you understand how these things work. It's not rocket science. You just need to understand. You know, this one I told you other time, it's still struggling to move up, but I see it dead. Already some people have taken profit and they are gone. The other one I also told you, as you can see, they are dead. That first pump is where your money is. This first pump is where your money is. Take your money, get away, look for another one. This one too, take your money here, get away, look for another one. Year two, it didn't play out, but if you're early enough, you have taken your money from here somewhere here to maybe half, because some of us cannot, or we don't even know where the all time is going to be. So let us say somewhere around there, we take our 120%, 170% and get away. So this is a dead coin already on arrival, and as you can see, there's nothing anybody can do again. This is game over. So guys, this is what I have for you today. Possible I'm going to look for tomorrow. I'm going to make more videos to show you what's possible in this business. There's a whole lot of money to make here. You just need uh you just need to understand how to play this thing. Okay, you need to understand how to play these things. I'm going to use this as my catch, my my YouTube cap catch. Okay, I'm going to use it as my catch. So, guys, this is what I have for you today. If you're watching from YouTube, please subscribe. Use the comment section. Also, use the link below the description section to sign up to Axiom. Axiom is one of the best trading platforms out there. I use it a lot, and you can also use it. Okay, see you next time. Take care.